Hi guys, Charlie Tango 1 coming at you. You guessed it, it's another exciting, this is a really exciting video, this one is. Absolutely brilliant. Don't believe anything I say. Right, now, I'm going to do a shout out, because I've been a busy little lad today. I got my windscreen done, by the way. 50 quid they charged me as an advance payment. They nearly 300 quid. Well, you could knock me over with a feather, couldn't you? Anyway, right. Now, I'm going to do the shout out for a chap who's come on there. Here we go. Wallace put him onto me, I believe. And his name is Kirk North of 51. Get it right? Yeah, Kirk North of 51. So go over and have a look at his channel. I'm in the middle of doing. I'm a bit busy at the moment, like really doing it. I'm going to have to go back on the tools, aren't I? I'm getting so busy here. Sending off 2 boxes this morning. One to America. This one's going to Canada, I believe. So I forgot your name. What's your name? Curtis, I think his name's Curtis. This Sporran's on its way. I know you wanted a wine coloured one. But I'm going down the Leatherman tomorrow morning, first thing. I'm waiting for my dye to turn up from Tandy Leather with a few other bits of hardware. Hopefully that should come tomorrow, I think. Hopefully, because they would have picked it today. So, paying 9 quid postage, I should think you'd get it the next day, wouldn't you? Oh, tea break. Right, now. Because if I do get it the natural flesh colour, I can dye some stuff this colour, you see. Because that, going against a nice dark brown, I thought looked quite nice. I've got a video of some of the stuff I've done. There's about 3 or 4 Sporrans up on my bench there. Anyway, this is, and I'll do another shout out for this Curtis towards the end. Just in case you forget. Because something Preacher was saying that he's going to do 5 shout outs a week. Someone else is doing 4 shout outs. Nathan 401 or something, he's going to do some shout outs as well. And between us we'll get a nice little group going, as he says, and I agree with him. We will actually. And because I'm not rabbiting on, but when I first came on here, there was quite a few I used to some videos used to go on. I'm not going to mention their names, but I think a lot of them was paid by YouTube to review stuff for them. You know, send stuff on. Yeah, mate, give us a review on that. See what you reckon on that, like, you know, and. Once you've done the video, this, that and the other, then you can keep the stuff, like. And before you know it, a couple of months down the road, they're selling it off, like, you know. And so they're in it, you know, I'm sorry, but they're in it for the money, a lot of these people. I'm not. I do it for the fun and the enjoyment, but it's got a very greedy world out there just lately. I'm not going to go any further than that. That's, you know, that's how I see it personally. That's my opinion. It's getting very greedy out there, you know. Right, so, do you know what, I've packed up smoking now for, what, nearly 5 years. Look, still can't get the nicotine off my hands. Look at it. Look at it. It's everywhere, all around my fingers. It's that dye, isn't it? Right, here it is, Curtis. There's your dark brown Sporran. Nice bit of tooling on it. D-ring on the back. You can also put it on your belt if you want. I've made that a little bit wider, that slits. I might even improve on that by bringing that slit up maybe or a little bit higher or down a bit, so that because that's barely that's 2 inches from there to there. That's 2 inches, but times you've got a belt in there, you're not going to get a 2-inch belt in there, I don't think. So I'm going to improve on that bit there. But there it is, that's all dark brown, that is. And this is the addition I've done now while I've got some. I've got some deer horn. What I've done is I've sealed it with lacquer, because right in the centre it's very porous. I didn't know whether you wanted your deer head or your axes, so I put your axes on there, okay, crossed axes. Make sure we get it. So there it is, Curtis. I hope you like it, and but let's let you have a little look for it, just so you can see it. I'll put a bit of rag in there just to puff out the gusset, which is a 2-inch gusset, and your cinch cords. I've soaked them in a bit of oil, like, you know, it does do them good, otherwise they dry out quick, and as soon as you cinch it up, snap. That's what happens if you don't oil or feed your leather, whatever that the leather is. Anyway, so that's that little job jobbed. Nice bit of tooling I've done on there for you as well, mate. Now what else, this new shaped possibles pouch. Now I'm going to have a go. I'm doing one a little bit different. If you notice that the new shape was grey leather on the front. I don't know, where's the template? Hang on. Right, here's the template. That way up, let's get it right. This piece here, the front piece, that was grey leather, and all the back was butt, the stuff that I use on the top of these spollens. Well, what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to make this butt, this piece, as well as the back. The rest of the bag will be, well, the gusset will be grey leather, so it makes it nice and supple. Let me think about this. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be butt leather as well. Because on that one I found there, when you cinch it up with the cord over the bone, you pull it down, and because it had leather on the top, it obviously wants to spring back. It's pulling the cinch cord back up. I thought, and it's because I used grey leather on this bottom piece, the front piece, and I used a bit of butt leather on there. So I used this as butt, and that was grey. This is where your cinch cord goes through, and it was just the cinch cord was gradually just creeping up because the butt leather was, the top was trying to lift it up. So I'm not rabbiting on, I'm just trying to explain it in layman's terms, you know, which it's not very good, is it? But there you go. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Now, I'm not going to do that with this. If I get some natural, I'm not going to do it in this burgundy, because I don't know if he wants another sporran, because he's talking about, let's do it in brown for the moment, whether he wants another sporran or whether he wants a possibles pouch. So I'll wait for him to come back to me on that one. He might want a possibles pouch in the wine colour, but I've got to see if they've got any grey colour. I don't know whether he wants the grey leather in wine colour, or whether he's quite happy for that to go brown for the for the greyed leather. But I'll see what he's got. I might be able to get a little offcut off of him or something. I don't know, like, but he very rarely has it. He just deals in big time stuff, like, you know, full hides. It's that or nothing. I'm not rabbiting on, but there it is. Right, Curtis, go over and have a look at his channel, chaps. Please do. Curtis North with 51. Had a bit of a problem trying to get his money over to me. I don't know what the thing was, but it was like, what's that one they use in the States there? I've got the name of it now. Western Union thing or something or other like to send money. Well, they've got all these all the different banks, you know, and he sent the money to me, and all I've got to do is click on the bank that corresponds to me. Well, my bank weren't up there, and they had about 8 banks up there, but then I looked on the small print at the bottom there that it's only in America. So I've had to say, sorry mate, I said, get your money back because they won't, you know, they don't, transfer to England across the pond. So there you go. Anyway, I'm not worried about that. Now it's done, I'm going to bung it in a post to him anyway, because it's going to take a week or two to get. He's in Canada. He might get it a bit quicker actually. Canada seems to be a bit. The other two I sent off. I got his name now, but he did order. He snapped up that Possibles pouch, the big one I had, with the long strap to go across your waist, and Sporran. And I've bunged them in the post this morning in a box. So they'll be on their way to him, and I've done that recorded because you know some of this stuff is taking a little bit too long, and my belief is that when they get a crate of these parcels and that come from England or wherever, I think they just chuck them in a corner and leave them there until they feel like, oh, I suppose I'll better look through that lot and start sending it off to the customer. You know, it sits there for a week. You know, and that's what I'm saying. It's atrocious, their parcel service, and that's what they're doing. So, but when you do it recorded or something, they see that red sticker on there and think, oh, I'll have to send that. You know, keep that one in the system straight away rather than let it sit there. So that's what I've done. I've recorded those for you, mate. Alliance, something like that I think it was. Sorry mate, I am terrible with names. Never forget a face, but I'm terrible with names. And the other one, that was just he's just had a Sporran on its own. I ain't got him in here, I forgot his name. Mike, I think it is. Anyway, he's got his Sporran on his way to you. But there we go. So that's what my next project is. It's going to be a little Possibles pouch, the new shape one that I've done. I'm going to bung one of them up, and I'm going to do it in butt leather this time to see how it turns out. I'm not, as I say, I'm not going to do it in wine in case I can't move it, or in case no one, I don't like that colour, I ain't having that, you know. So I'm going to do it in a brown or black, I'm not sure yet. I think I'll try and do a chestnut brown. I want a lighter brown. This brown here, see, I mean that's lovely. When you see it like that, it's a lovely colour, look. Now if it was like that on that side, it would be great. But it's not. On this side, it's almost like black, look, compared to that, isn't it? I'm trying to get it so, you know, so when you're looking at that, you're looking at black, and I think us bushcraft boys would prefer the brown light, but it'd be nice to have a two-tone brown, and that's what I'm trying to get. Whether it's just a gusset that's a lighter brown, but I'd like the actual bag to be more this colour, more that colour, you know, and then maybe a lighter brown for the gusset. But I'll see what he's got down here. He has got some grade down here, but a bit dear like, you know, but it's top-notch stuff he's got down there, that's the thing, you know. He goes abroad all over the place there getting his leather. He's been a tanner all his life. He's taught his boy it, and his boy's, he's gone his own way now, and he's doing it as well. But he's on the other side of Margate, you know, so whatever my mate ain't got, leather-wise, I'll just ring his boy up. 9 out of 10 he's got it, but his storage is up in Birmingham, right up north. Well, you're going to a couple of days for see that, you know. Or we might say, well, I'm not going up there till the end of the week. You know, meanwhile, I just got sitting here, you know, twiddling my thumbs, waiting for him to come down. I'm rabbiting, and I can't help it, you know what I'm saying. Right, it's on its way to you, mate. It's on its way. I'm going to bung it in the post first thing in the morning, get that off to you, and we'll see what goes on tomorrow. Get back to me. I've sent you an email, but please get back to me, Curtis. Kirk North of 51. But his name's Curtis. That's his, you know, that's just his handle. So Curtis, get back to me on that one as to what you want with that new style pouch, or whether it's going to be another sporran, and if what colour you want it in. Please let me know, otherwise I'm sitting here and I can't do nothing until you tell me what colour you want. So if it happens to be wine, all being well, if my dye turns up tomorrow, I can get cracking on it, you know what I'm saying? Catch you all later. Cheerio.